Vanquish, God Hard. 0 deaths, max time bonus. This is 2-6, it's called Stronghold. This level is incredibly difficult. So immediately you want to grab the lock-on laser and then you want to proceed to lock-on laser every single Gorgie in sight, because this first wave is easily the most annoying just because it goes on forever and there's like 50 dudes and there's no way of doing it quickly. I've tried planting grenades, I've tried shooting slow-mo grenades, I've tried lock-on laser strats, I've tried being super aggressive. I've done everything I can in this sequence to find a fast way of doing it, and the fastest way of doing it is seemingly always lock-on laser and then swoop around the sides and flank and then hit them with the guns and finish them off. The only thing that is 100% consistent is that you will always find yourself feeling like it takes far too long than it should, and the time limit for this level is very strict. To kind of shine some light on why I think this mission is so difficult, I did it maybe 15 times, 20 times to completion, and still messed up on the time score. And I had all kinds of awesome strategies, but in the end, it doesn't matter how cool it looks what you're doing. If you don't get the time bonus, you fucked up. And that is where this level truly shined. So I've run out of the lock-on laser, I'm going to go back and get my assault rifle. And how I like to do this is, I like to clear out the left-hand side by using the crate, up to about the middle, and then I like to come over here to this crate and clear out the right-hand side. At about mid-range, the gold Gorgies take good damage from the assault rifle, and if you hit them in the face, you can kill them rather quickly. Same with the reds. Reds go down incredibly quickly if you use the assault rifle and if you're in about mid-distance. Once you've done this, it's going to trigger a legion of Romanovs, and there is a wonderful technique that I saw Zarok do in this particular level, which I 100% took from him and kind of worked it my own way. So if you throw a grenade or fire a rocket into these elevators that release these Romanovs, you can destroy it, and it means that no more will spawn. And because on this particular attempt, the Gorgie died before I was in position, I wasn't in position to grenade that particular elevator, so I'm going to have to put up with 2 Romanovs. But normally, if you just blow it up, you'll never see any more spawns on that other side, and it's perfect. But I have to improvise now because this went badly, so I kill that Romanov, and here comes the other one who wouldn't exist if I'd have blown up the other area. And depending where he stands, depends on how easy this particular strat I'm going to show you is. So I'm going to shoot him because he's stood in my line of sight, but I'm not moving outside of where I'm stood right now. If you move out of here, this elevator will shut, and the double BIAs coming up is going to be a merciless fight. It's difficult. I've done it several times without using this technique. This technique is 1,000,000 times faster. Trust me guys, you need this to work. After this cutscene, walk into this area. If you could take cover in this area, you could use a cigarette, this would be easy, but it's not going to work like that. This is where shit gets dangerous. Shoot both BIAs, and then get inside this garage thing. As soon as they're on you, wait till they get close. He's going to jump, so you need to dodge it, or take it in the mouth. At this point, throw an EMP. If both of them are inside here, throw a grenade. And when the grenade blows up, it'll collapse the ceiling, and both of them will die. That's 2 BIAs killed in less than a second. That is the best strategy of getting rid of that wave. It's amazing. I have no idea how Zarok found it, or if it was a Japanese player who first did it, but whoever discovered that little trick, I love that man, because killing those 2 enemies adds about 2 minutes to this fight, if you're lucky. It's a really long fight. Even when you're being super aggressive, the fastest you'll do it is probably a minute. And that's with rockets, that's with EMP cancels, that's with melees and all kinds of craziness. But we're afforded a luxury now where we can move around and hopefully get some good drops and then move into the second phase, which is admittedly pretty tricky too. I've got a rocket launcher, which is awesome because we're going to use that later on, and then we get to this lift. Fun tip, if you use the bullet time stop trick here, you can make the elevator rise quicker, but I couldn't get it to work. I can do the glitch, but I couldn't get it to skip the waiting, so I don't use it on my run. But the first form of this fight is 3 Flamethrower Romanovs. I throw a nice grenade and I try and blow the tank up of the leading guy, and if done correctly, you will kill all 3 of them at the same time. There you go, all the Romanovs are dead. Now the laser's going to spawn, and this is where PC and console once again diverge. I haven't seen this and I don't remember it because it's been a long time, but when I watched The Godfather Dictator do this video, he said that if this laser from this machine hits you, it's a 1-hit kill on God Hard. On PC, it does no damage. It just knocks you back. It's the weirdest thing in the world. I don't know why it works that way, but it must be something to do with, because the damage threshold is set so high, when the damage glitch affects it, it pushes it so high that it almost negates itself or something. But this phase is easy. Go boost and preempt those 3 balls, drop an EMP, and then get all the way back across here because there's 2 spawns of the Gorgies and the gold Gorgies, and this is where this level gets really tough because sometimes they shoot you, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you can shoot the core, sometimes they'll shoot you. There's no consistency with this, so I like to hit them with a lock-on laser to thin the numbers out. There was, look, see that? No damage at all. I've taken more damage from a fart. It makes no sense, but God bless it, and I'm going to exploit the fact that that should kill me, but it's not. And then you'll get people who will go, well, this is obviously not on God hard, but you can't say that, guys, because look at my energy. When I use energy, it ain't like that on hard. I ain't edited this shit in. You can't do that. I'm not good enough, and I know my shit when it comes to editing. But it's just one of those oddities, and I'm going to take it for granted. Because I don't have to be afraid of the machine now, because it's a piece of piss. But I fire a rocket, it does hit, so I'm happy, Panda. It doesn't always hit, piece of shit. And there's another checkpoint, and here comes 2 Romanovs. So at this point, depending on how many Gorgies you have left over will depend on how dangerous your fights with these 2 Romanovs is. If you want to waste some explosives, fire some explosives when they're both together, you can kill them very quickly. But I don't have them, and I'm panicking right now. All I want to do is do this level because it's been fucking me off for a few hours. So I push over here, I stun the first Gorgie. He has the Predator shoulder cannon, so be very careful, it can lead to some terrible things. Shoot him in the face. Get him dead. Second one's over there, completely ignored us. He's coming for me now. Oh, he's not dead. Shit. What am I doing? Thought he was dead. Die. Get out of my face. So here's the second one. Second one is... did he boost away? Oh, he's on the map. He must have boosted somewhere else. Anyway, get behind him. Do your melees. Right now, you have nothing to worry about as long as you've got rid of the Gorgies. We know that the laser cannon's not going to kill us, and even if it does, it's you know, we got unlucky more than anything because it's so sporadic. And now, get back into cover as soon as you can. Take a free hit that does no damage for whatever reason. And now we have a rocket launcher. Let's get rid of the final core, and that's the end of the mission. But something to bear in mind, the guns that shoot at you here do incredible damage. They will put you into critical status faster than some of the fastest things in this game. If they hit you, that is. Like, they will overheat you really quickly. I think it's like 2 shots, 2 clean shots and you overheat. So be very careful of that. And I think at this moment, you know when Burns keeps repeating this audio loop? I think it's because I didn't blow up those cannons. If you kill the 2 cannons, I don't know if this mission's any different, but I think that's what shuts him up. But I'm being a little passive right now because I don't want to die, but I'm just going to keep hitting it with the heavy machine gun as the audio keeps looping. And I'm safe here, so I'm shooting around the corner and it can't seem to trigger me. So here comes the laser again. No bueno. And that's the end of the mission. So now it's all in the hands of God at this point. If you did it, good job. If you didn't, I feel for you, because I failed this mission a lot. And there's nothing worse than getting to the end in a really fast time and not making it. But there you go, guys. 745, 5,000 completion bonus, 0 deaths. That is a very tricky mission, but at the end of it, you will be a better player. Thank you for watching. You take care now.